What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Joe the Bro back here with another video, guys. And today, this is going to be a triple header, guys. The first triple header on the channel. And yes, we did just hit over 55 subscribers, not 56 subs. But that's not the reason why I'm doing this. I'm just doing this for you guys. Just a surprise without a subscriber goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed on this Monday night. Anyways, this is going to be the last game of the Seattle Seahawks franchise series, guys. It has been a roller coaster of a season, but it has finally come to end in Arizona for the last game of the season. Obviously, few things actually news wise. Basically, what happened is Gino wanted some contract incentive, so you pay like there were certain amounts you had to pay to certain players, and Gino was the first guy who came um into office and wanted. So I paid his 1 million because it gives him one overall boost for the playoffs, which is funny because we're not even going to go to the playoffs because we're 6-10. So that's funny, Madden. And also then because Michael Dixon came in after he wanted a playoff incentive as well. We couldn't pay him because we already just paid Gino. So we had to decline his, which now means he's one overall, minus one overall for the playoffs. But I looked at the cards, and none of them have went up or down, meaning it's probably waiting for the playoffs to go up and down, which is funny because we're not even playing in the playoffs. Um, yeah. And then we received 500K in income, and then there's some other like just team thing that happened. But that's all the news that y'all need to know. Once we'll get the starting lineup. Now, obviously, there's a few things that I'm thinking about. Obviously, for this Week 17 game, do we want to play? And I've heard nobody in the comments say this, but do we want to start Drew Lock this game because he has had no playing time all season, and just see if saying like maybe he's our best chance at winning the game. It's interesting thoughts, but because I haven't heard in the comics section, and me personally, I think we're just gonna rock with our guy we had all season in Geno Smith to deliver us to help us win this last game. Even though it doesn't matter, and it doesn't really matter if we lose either, because we're not tanking for a pick or something. Because this is only the franchise mode only goes 1 year, that's as long as you can go. After that, it just has you play another one. I've played Seahawks franchises before. This isn't my first Seahawks franchise, but this is my first one actually recorded and for you guys. So it's actually on YouTube. So just to let you guys know, and not to brag or anything, but I've won some championships or Super Bowls on some other ones. So obviously not you. I don't usually play on all Madden, but I do play on it quite a bit now. So and I'm getting better at it, even though the gameplay is pretty weird because it's EA and because it's Madden, of course. Like, I mean, that just is self-explanatory on its own. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna do anything. Another thing I thought is potentially starting Kenneth, just because it is the last game of the season, and you know what I'm saying. But it's interesting thoughts, but we'll see. Anyways, now for the stats report. Let's go with Geno Smith. Geno Smith, now on our season, our franchise QB, has thrown for 23 touchdown passes to now 11 interceptions on the season, and has thrown through 2,318 yards and has completed 66% of his passes, 184 completed, and 275 attempted. And has rushed for 5 attempts for 24 yards and has been sacked 38 times. So yeah, my prediction of him almost getting sacked 40 times is pretty close to being true. Um, Next, we got the running backs. Kenneth Walker has had 38 attempts for 54 yards, 1.4 carries, 6 catches for 67 yards, and 9.5 per catch. Then we got Zach Charbonnet, our current starter for the last 3 games, and probably for this last one. He has 14 attempts for 23 yards, 1.6 a carry, a rushing touchdown, then 3 catches for 30 yards, 10 a catch, and 1 receiving touchdown. Then we got Cam Akers, who has 8 attempts for 5 yards, 0.6 carries, 0 touchdowns, 4 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown, and 10.2 per catch. He was our practice squad signing that honestly throughout the season hasn't done a whole lot for us, except start like a few started one game, played a few games for us. Yeah. Then was going to our receivers with Start with DK Metcalf, who's leading the team in receiving yards. He has 45 catches for 758 yards, 16.8 per catch, and 6 touchdowns. Then we got Tyler Lockett, who's got 34 catches for 684 yards, and we got 20.1 per catch and 6 touchdowns. Then we got JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's got 38 catches for 376, 9.8 per catch and 5 touchdowns. Then we got Noah Fant, who's got 48 catches for 581, 12.1 per catch and 4 touchdowns. And then we got Will Dissly, who has 6 catches for 84 yards, 14 a catch, and 0 touchdowns. Then we got Jason Myers, who went 20 from 21 from extra points, which is 95% from extra points. So he's almost a gimme on extra points. Sometimes he'll miss a little bit, but that's about it. Then on field goals, he's 4 of 6 from field goals. His longest field goal is 41-yarder, and he's 66% from field goals, which is not. That's the thing about Jason. He's not too reliable in the field goals, and with the few he's attempted, only 66 made. But fair, it is a very small sample size, so we don't really know. We don't take a lot of field goals on this team. Then defensively, we got Draymond Jones with 11 sacks, finally into double-digit territory with Draymond Jones in the season. Then we got B-Moan, who's got 14 sacks on the season. He's having a monster year, for sure. Definitely the best year of his career. Then we got Darrell Taylor with 2 sacks. We got Bush with 3 sacks and a forced fumble. Played his former team last week, who we ended up losing to. Then we got Sauce Gardner, 2 sacks and a fumble recovery. Still looking for his first pick of the season, and I hope he gets it in this last game of the season. Obviously, no playoffs. Sauce has got to go crazy this game. And at least get 1 pick, but we'll see. Obviously, and we got Jaron Reed, who's got 4 sacks and a forced fumble. He started to turn on at the end of the season and having a solid year. Then we got Bobby Wagner. He's got 2 sacks. And then we got Jordan Brooks. He's got a sack. Then we got Cam Young. That man Cameron Young with 1 sack. And then we got Jamal Adams and Quandre. Jamal Adams with 1 pick. Quandre Diggs with a interception and one forced fumble. And then we got Nwosu, who's kind of gotten the stats. He has a forced fumble and a fumble recovery, which was last week against Pittsburgh when he blocked a punt and recovered the football. And obviously, I mean, it looked like the punter punted into himself and then lost the ball. So I'll count that as a forced fumble. And then obviously he recovered it, and that gave us such a great chance to win that game. So I thank him for that performance last week. Um, then we got the man Devin Witherspoon with now 4 picks on the season, who's definitely been our best defensive back, even as a rookie. And that's a stats report for you guys. So yeah, now let's go on to scouting. And actually, before we do scouting, 14-7 was last episode we lost to Pittsburgh Steelers in Seattle. And now let's go scout Arizona. Obviously, they got Kyler Murray at QB, James Conner. We're very familiar with this rival. We beat them earlier in the season. We go to this game. We beat them 14-13 in a very close one. Closest game the whole year. Beat them by 1. Threw it back of the end zone. Touchdown DK Metcalf. And that's how we won it last time. Super close, though. Obviously, you got guys like Marquise Brown, Rondell Moore, Greg Dulcich. We've seen Zach Ertz. And DJ Humphries, a solid O-line. Then you got Buda Baker defensively. Isaiah Simmons. A team that O.J. Collier, the former Seahawk. There's players on this defense that can make plays. So, and of course, they're a rival with Matt Prater, who once upon a time had the longest field goal in NFL history. So, there's that. Punter's Matt Hack. Yeah, that rounds out the Arizona Cardinals starting lineup. And, yeah. But first, let's switch our offense to short pass for this game. We have went spread, and we've gone long pass. I'm switching to short pass now because, so we haven't had really a lot of success with our playbook recently. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. We're going into Arizona State Farm Stadium, where the Seahawks are going to take on the Arizona Cardinals for Week 17. Or actually, it's going to be 18 because of our bye week. But anyways, last game of the season, got to go out strong. Got to play with everything you got. And yeah, against our divisional rivals too. There's Dulcich bringing out of the end zone. Cover man. So it's kind of interesting. You can't change the defensive playbook. And there is Jaron Reed comes in and sacks Kyler Murray for the first play of the game. And there's Beam On! And already we are striking Arizona. Oh my word, we almost got to him. And there's Dolch again. Okay. Need to bring a little bit of heat to them. See if Draymond can get in here. And they hand off James Cook. Actually, not James Cook. James Conner. Yeah, I know I said Cook, but it happens sometimes when you're talking about player to player. So many players in the NFL, similar names, and oh my goodness, Rondell Moore right on Devin Witherspoon. Witherspoon, you're one of our best guys. Let's pick that off next time. Oh my word! And he caught the one-hander. Okay, that was a funky play. I need to replay. I need to replay that one. That was a funky one. Kyler went. Oh, okay. He didn't. Okay, he didn't pass the line of scrimmage. And then, not like the Daniel Jones play. That was 100%. When Daniel Jones did that in that crazy Giants game, you'll need to go back and watch that if you haven't. But yeah, he barely caught that one-handed. Almost went over the line of scrimmage there. So where's Jaron? Where's Jaron? Jaron is on fire tonight. Oh my word. He just fought off two guys. He broke a tackle and then just fought off Quandre to the end zone. Marquise, good one. We had a little bit of trouble with that guy last time too. I mean, he's a quality player. He's played for Baltimore. And the 1-pointers. So 7-0. Arizona's not going to go out easy this time at all. They were really annoyed probably with the last game, how we beat them at home. So yeah, they're not going to make it easy for us. Clearly, we're on our own one. Madden. This is the type of Madden crap. No chance that just happened. I thought I was in the end zone with the previous play with freaking Chris Jones. Run up the middle. Zach Charbonnet can't get out of there. It's a safety. Oh boy, this game has had a wonderful start. Wow, just what a game this has turned into to immediately start out. I mean, this has just put us really out of the game this early. I mean, how are we even going to good tackle by B. Wagner? Um, Obviously proven why he's one of the best to do it. James Conner with the catch. Cloud Star might help. He's trying to run different. Let's see if B. Wagner can get in here. Threw it off the center. Perfect. We've seen that a lot throughout this Seahawks series. A lot of just dumb CPU plays, throwing it right off the center. Kyler Murray. Throws it to Zach Ertz for a quick completion. We need to stop him here. We need to stop him. I mean, it's one of those things where what is with the Arizona Cardinals all like stiff arm on us today? Like, they're all of them trying to be like Derrick Henry. I'll give us the stiff arm. It's like what the heck? And there's Kyler taking off, of course. Wagner immediately gets him down. Let's go deep in our defensive back here. Let's pull the blitz here with Devin Bush. There he is, Devin Bush with the sack. Who knows if Madden will count it as a sack or not, but I'm going to count it for the stats. Obviously, that is my job. You guys already know. Some play like that happens in the game. Even though Madden's not making the right stat about it. And Kyler takes off, just like he did last game. That man scored a rushing touchdown last time against us. And they used all their timeouts to get a field goal. I kind of don't understand how the second half, like after that 3-0 stretch that we had, okay, I'm just gonna take this out. I can't risk it again. I don't understand that like that. Let's give K9 a handoff. K9. I don't understand that literal like. And that'll be it. I just ran out the clock because there's no kind of point in trying to force that hurry up. I don't understand that first half of the season though. How easily I beat. How I it wasn't necessarily easily, but I beat every team until we ran into the Giants, and then all the teams immediately got harder. Like the Giants did not play like the Giants, um, in my opinion. But I mean, y'all can even tell from some of the clips I sent to y'all. Fan catches it for a gain of like 3. I want to run that. I'm gonna run this. Whoa, clock's going down fast. Calm down now. He's trailing them. There's Fant again. Let's go HB stretch here. Let's go counter that. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go, Charbonnet. Let's go with the deep play, man. They're immediately prepared for it. There's Smith. Gino. I had to run with Gino because the fact that he lost a yard doing the knee at the end of the Philly game. Heading in the extra yards, man. Oh, sack. In the third quarter. Third quarter always goes stupid fast in this game. It's really annoying. It's probably that was a 0-yard catch. Fantastic. 3rd and 19. Charbonnet with the catch. 4th down and 5. Take a timeout. Not a PA. We gotta go short pass. Find a nice one that's gonna give us conservative catches that aren't gonna be crazy. I think this one will do. Tyler's there. Okay, there's plenty of clock. This clock's not moving too. Let's see, okay. Boom, B. DK, let's go first down. Okay, keep moving. Let's go with this thing. Thing which we haven't hit JSN a lot. And I can't even hit JSN because the melee's tackled. Okay, 26 seconds left. Dude, this game, the second half of the game, just went too fast. We don't even have time. And with the 12, with being down 12-0, even though we've had the whole possession, that's a needle. And we gotta take the time out because literally, if we don't, Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown. JSN. And we'll go for the extra point. Right up the middle. And yeah, we gotta go onside, honestly. Come on, get it. Immediately, Matt Prater playing special teams. Forced the ball out of his hands. That is ridiculous, though. How is your kicker playing special teams on recover? That makes no sense. Now we got one timeout. Oh, they're running victory formation. That's hilarious, Arizona. Well, I guess that's the game, folks. I mean, we really can't do anything. I mean, the game, once again, like I told y'all, it was destined for us not to win it. I can even run this because it doesn't really matter what you run. That's it, boys. Let's run fun. Let's run it for the season. Let's run punt field goal block right now on them. If they're not running nothing special, then we can run the same type of play against them. They're just gonna let it click down, and that's the game. Arizona gets their revenge at Arizona. Next season, boys, we lose, boys and girls. 25 yards rushing though this game. That's something. 57 yards passing. Uh, we lose 12-7 against Arizona. And the season that finished it. So